going on, y'all? The reviewer is here, and I'm back to give y'all this album review of DJ Zirk and the Too Thick family called Looken For Tha Chewin. Now, in case y'all don't know who DJ Zirk is, DJ Zirk is a well-known Memphis pioneer, you know, from Tennessee, Memphis to be exact. He's been known for coming out with a lot of original masterpieces. You know, this is just one of his album releases that came out originally in 1996. This is the remastered version of it by Trill Hill Tapes. As you can see his logo. Shout out to Trill Hill Tapes for remastering these classics from Memphis, man. And I was able to cop this thing, and luckily I got it before it sold out. So I'm gonna give y'all the credits who made the beats. As far as I know, DJ Zirk was the only producer for this album. If there are any other producers, I'll put that in the description box, and I will put it in the description box because I keep saying that and I just be forgetting to put them in there. But anyway, as far as the feature goes, it's too many to name. They have the names on the tape cover. Let me zoom it in a little bit. If you want to, you know, view it, you can pause it and try to read it. It's kind of hard to read from that, the blurry. So let's go with the songs now. I'm gonna zoom it in a little bit so that way we can see it clearly. All right. Here it is. So, as far as the song goes, the first one is called Dirty Hoes. And this is DJ Zirk and Kilo G rapping on here. I like this hook. The hook is very catchy. Dirty Hoes. That like the dirty, you know. DJ Zirk comes through with a classic verse, man, that some of his vocals were sampled. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but I'll say it's been sampled a good bit of times. And Kilo G comes through with a pretty good verse, and they pretty much talking about these dirty gals out here that you know, just wants all that sex stuff, and you know. And then the next one is called Play Them Games With Your B, and this is a bumping ass beat. You know what I'm saying? This is Killer Murphy and Primo. Primo raps first, and he comes through with a dope verse, man, that's flowing like crazy. And that beat is so hypnotizing, man. Like when you hear it, you will immediately start bopping your head to it. It's like a slow tempo beat, but that bass line is sick, man. And then Killer Murphy comes through with a dope verse also. Definitely one of my personal favorites off of the album. The next one is called F 'Em All. This features Don Trigger, Gangsta D, Gotti, Lil Kane, Lil Real, Mr. Tiny Mane, and Primo. This is a really nice track from these guys. It's dark sounding, the bass line is sick, and they all come through with some dope flows. Lil Real come through with a dope verse. Mr. Tiny Mane also did a good job. This was back in the day when Tiny Mane was on that really fast flow, but the way he does it is like leprechaunish, if that makes sense. Like he comes through with a dope verse, but everybody else did their thing as well. And that Scarface sample, all I have, that part is always catchy, man. But I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all will like this cut. Then the next one is called Real Niggas. This is a pretty nice track. This is DT, meaning Don Trigger, Gunster, King, Goldie, Lil Real, and Primo. They all come through with some really nice flows, and they just rapping about how real things are and how they keeping it real for them haters out there. And it's a nice beat to add. Kind of laid back a little bit, just bopping your head to. And then the next one is called 9 to Your Dome. And this features Killer Murphy, Lil Kane, and Primo. And this is a bumping ass track right here. It's a great sample from Buckshots that says 9 to your dome, ho. That sample is sick. I mean, that beat kicks in, and I'm going to hint it. Someone sampled this song too. Hint, hint. The hook goes on for like a straight minute, just hypnotizing, and then they all start flowing on there. This track is pretty long too, but like the beat is bumping, so you don't really pay much time to the time length. So anyway, really dope track. Looking for the Chewin. This features DJ Zirk, 8 Ball, MJG, and Kilo G. If y'all remember, there's plenty versions of Looking for the Chewin. This one is a really dope track. DJ Zirk comes through with a dope verse. 8 Ball and MJG, they come through with some dope classic verses. Some of their verses got sampled on some songs too. Hint, hint. Kilo G comes through with a dope verse as well. And if y'all don't know what Looking for the Chewin means, that pretty much means getting some head, pretty much from these freaks. And that's their little saying that they used to say back then. And they might say it now still, but really nice track. Then the next one is called Ass Out. This is DJ Zirk, Kilo G, and Tony Down. And this track is really nice. If y'all don't know what Ass Out means, it pretty much means they're broke, they ain't got no ends, so they trying to get some money and all that stuff. And they pretty much talking about struggles and things of that nature. So really nice track from these guys with nice flows. The next one is called The Funeral. This is DJ Zirk and Kilo G on here. And the beat is pretty nice, it's different. My question is this a Skinny Pimp disc? Because I think I heard Skinny Pimp name on the song, on the hook, saying F Skinny Pimp or something like that. But anyway, Kilo G comes through with a dope verse. I'm not too sure if DJ Zirk raps on here, but it's a really nice song nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? Because the cowbells, I believe those are cowbells on there, and they just come through with the nice beat, man, too. Then the next one is called F a Ho. And this features Criminal Main, DJ Zirk is on there, Kilo G, and Tom Ski Mask. And Criminal Main, if y'all know Criminal Main, man, he always come through with the voice that he has. He can say almost any crazy line and it sound dope as heck, man. It's just the way he flows on there. DJ Zirk comes through with a nice verse, Kilo G as well, then Tom Ski Mask come through with a dope verse. I'm trying to find that album Too Wild for the World, man, but man, it's almost impossible to find, but I'll keep looking. But he comes through with a dope verse, man. Pretty much the beat is bumping. The song is sampled from somewhere. It sounds old schoolish if you hear it. The next track is called Too Thick, and this features Tom Ski Mask, DJ Zirk, and Buckshot. Now, y'all should have heard this song already. I mean, this is probably one of their most popular songs. The hook is pretty, but the beat goes in, and Tom Ski Mask come through with a crazy verse, man. A lot of people sample this song too, to add or sample his verse. DJ Zirk comes through with a pretty good verse, and then Buckshots come through with one of the hardest verses that I've ever heard him spit, man. And honestly, this verse alone of Buckshots has been sampled several times, numerous times. When I say numerous times, I mean numerous times. If you hear that verse alone, you'll recognize some of the lines that he said on there, like it's classic. Matter of fact, I might just put this song on the description box for y'all to hear it in case y'all haven't heard it before. Then the next one is called Head Above the Water. This is Buckshots and DJ Zirk. Now, this was a song that I have not really heard before, and this is a pretty nice track. DJ Zirk comes through with a pretty good verse. Buckshots is come through with a really dope verse. Probably one of my least favorite, to be honest, but I haven't heard it really on too much compilations of DJ Zirk. And then the last one is called Lock 'Em in the Trunk. And this is DJ Zirk and Tony Down. And if y'all haven't heard this track before, I would be surprised. But Lock 'Em in the Trunk, now that should be fun, or something like that. The cowbells on there is crazy, the beat is nice, and then DJ Zirk comes through with a dope verse. And then Tony Down does a really good job as well. The classic line he said was, "Born to lose, hitting them from the fools," in the something. But anyway, y'all know y'all get the idea. It's a great sample that they took from here. So that's all the song that I review for this album. I pretty much review all of it. I won't rate this underground tape or underground album. I would just say that it is a Memphis classic. If you're familiar with the Memphis underground and you haven't heard this before, I will be highly surprised. You can hear this tape on the streams. I'm sure they have it if you want to hear it on the streams, or if you prefer the classic tapes or the CDs like I do, I collect a lot, you would definitely want to get this. So DJ Zirk and the Too Thick family, they did a real awesome job with these tracks, with the beats, with the verses, and all that good stuff, man. And I just would have to say that I'm proud to have this in my collection. And sadly, it would never be another Memphis underground rap scene like this again, sadly. A lot of these guys pretty much stopped rapping, or they might passed away, or, you know, things may have happened. I'll just put it like that. It'll never be a scene like this again, sadly. So I always hear these things just kind of like rekindle the memories of what the underground Memphis rap was like. So with that being said, check it out when you get a chance. You won't regret it. Shout out to DJ Zirk and the whole Too Thick family. We're coming out with a dope album, and that's pretty much it. Much love to the real folks, and I'll be on here back with another review. All right, peace out, guys.